Hey everyone, Once Bitten here. So, it's been a while since I've done a studio update, and I've been traveling a lot lately, so it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. So I thought I would I would share with you some of the things I've been working on. As I've mentioned, October was going to be my month focusing on Vampire Covenant, and I just have a set number of models, not a huge collection. I didn't I didn't choose how it was pieced together. I just kind of bought from a friend some small collections that he had pieced together off eBay. So anyway, I played one game with him. It's not a very aesthetically pleasing game because they're not painted yet. These are the zombies. They're just kind of all over the place. So I didn't post a battle report for that game, but I have been working on these guys. So this is what the zombie unit looked like beforehand. I mean, you can tell they're just a hodgepodge of colors. Most of it's kind of unpainted. So after every such stage, I took a picture. So this is me priming them, doing general highlighting with gray, then doing 90 degree with white, and then throwing some dead flesh color on there, and then highlighting it, and then I think this was inking it, throwing a little bit of wash on there, and then I touched it up again with some dead flesh, touched them up. This is a picture of oh, I painted all the metal for that one and that. This is me putting, let's go back one. This is me putting the corrosion effect on the metal, and then this is me putting the rust on the metal. So I'll go back eventually and I'll dry brush it with metal again, because this went from looking like, like metal to just looking like completely rusted. And then I've been going through and painting different pieces of cloth, and this has been a lot more tedious than I thought it would be. I've got a bunch of earth tone colors that I like. Um, the problem is the models don't really pop at all, just because everything's kind of blended together, because they're kind of camouflage colors. So I'm going to stick with it until they're all done, and then I might try to figure out some effects. One effect already though is these intestines sticking out of these models. I painted them pink and then put the Games Workshop color on them. So as you can see, I've been working on these guys all month, and they're still not ready for play. But I've actually really enjoyed it though. So I think in order for me to enjoy playing an army, it has to be at least mostly painted. So I've got a lot of work on these guys left to do, painting the rest of their cloth, and then doing a bunch of washing and just kind of scratching them up a little bit. And then I need to put the flexible magnets underneath on the underside of the bases. Then I got to paint the bases again and flock them and all that. So I think it'll take me through November to finish this unit, and I'm okay with it. I haven't had that much time. I've been really super busy and traveling, but when I've been home, it's been pretty fun working on it. Now this guy, I haven't decided yet. I saw this. I was at a game store helping clean out their section on terrain, and they were going to throw this guy away just because it just looks hideous. So among other stuff, I said, well, if you're going to throw it away, I'll just take it and see what I can do with it. So I soaked it and then cleaned it, and it's looking much better. So I don't know. I was thinking I was going to turn this guy into a vampire and just try to pull it off. This guy, it's actually a female. I was going to try to pull that off just with the painting colors and stuff, because there's obviously no fangs showing or anything like that. And I'm not dead set on it. If anybody has any ideas of what it would be better used for, my first thought was actually like a spellcaster for an army. But with the two swords, I didn't really feel that was pulling off real well. I could clip off the sword and put like a staff in there or something else. I don't know. Open to ideas there. But for now, I think I might paint this up as a vampire to keep with my Halloween Vampire Covenant theme, even though it'll be past Halloween. And then lastly, just a glimpse at the studio. My studio changed. I've mentioned this a couple times. My son went off to college, and I've co-opted half of his room. He still has a bed and a chest of drawers, and the rest of it I'm like, it's mine. I need it. So I went out and bought a better light, and I just have everything set up here. But I also co-opted his closet, which I think is kind of funny. I'll show you his closet now. He came home from college. He's like, Dad, WTF? What did you do? I took all this stuff out and I put all my stuff in there. So at the bottom is terrain. Actually, I have a bin full of terrain that I carry with me to the game store. This is only the bits bits and bobs that didn't fit into that case. And same with my armies. A lot of this stuff is in a separate carrying case that I'm actually playing with. These are the things that are not I haven't been playing with or been loaning to somebody else. Like here's my Kingdom of Equitaine. You know, there's no knights here because they're all in my bins. And this is where a lot of my Undying Dynasty stuff is. Then up top, look at that. That is a castle set completed, completely painted. Very happy about that. That's my Beast Turds display board turned upside down. Here in the other corner is a bunch of stuff I bought a long time ago and hope one day to paint. And then right next to the door is my glass case. I have my whole Beastman army in. And to the right in boxes is a Warriors of the Dark Gods army just waiting to be played. So I find that I really like having this stuff out like this more. I don't care that it's tucked in a closet. I'm not trying to show it to the neighbors. What I like though is that it's really clear to me what's painted, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be repainted, what's unpainted. I find it very, very motivational. And I've noticed that I've started painting a lot more ever since they've been out. So that's it. That's my quick studio update. In terms of this month being dedicated to Vampire Covenant, yeah, I got one game and didn't do a battle report. But now with version 1.2 out, I'm not motivated to go back and do the 1.1 battle report, and I didn't have time. I don't have time right now to figure out an appropriate VC list. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep painting it and then just go from there. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.